people. You can do chats publicly. You can do them privately, just with the little drop-down menu. So go ahead and do that. The way I'd like to get started and get you guys used to doing that is 3 things we'd love to see from you in there. We'd love to see where you're calling us from today. So if you're calling from Chandler, that's great. If you're calling from Salt Lake City, which I saw somebody in there calling from Salt Lake, that's great. Tell us where you're from. Also, we'd love to have you tell us what kind of jobs you're interested in. And so, Franklin, Tennessee. Hi, Kathy. We already see some people engaging. Ahwatukee in the house, Jason, Maricopa, Scottsdale, Gilbert. Look at that. We have people from all over the place calling in today. So drop it in there. Tell us what kind of jobs you're looking for. What kind of target industry or target job are you looking for? Drop that in there. We have at least 13 recruiters, actually probably double, 26 on the line today that are actively looking for great talent. So let us know what kind of job you're looking for. And then the third thing we'd love to see, when you have time today, jump out to your LinkedIn profile and find your LinkedIn URL and drop that in the chat today. Because again, we are in a virtual networking environment. So we want to connect with you, connect with us, connect with each other, and get connected on LinkedIn. So those are the 3 things: where you're calling from, what kind of job you're looking for, or industry. And then if you are on LinkedIn, your LinkedIn URL. All right, so good morning, good morning. Again, if you're just logging in, it's gonna be a great day today. You're gonna hear from some great speakers and be able to engage. All right, so to get this started, I would like to welcome our awesome mayor. Mayor Kevin Harkey is going to take a few minutes to talk. So good morning, Mayor. Welcome to our virtual career event that you are hosting.
Well, good morning, Jessica. It's a real privilege and honor to be here. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yep.
All right. So welcome everyone to our first virtual hiring event. And when we first started talking about this, our thoughts, our goals was to do a joint virtual and live event. But because of COVID-19 and the way that it has shut down interactions, and the way that livelihoods have been impacted, we're so glad that we can do this. Chandler is known as a community of innovation, and we've worked diligently in creating new programs, initiatives, and resources to best support, connect, and inform our residents and businesses through these tough times. So today, I'm awfully proud to be part of this virtual event connecting job seekers from around the Valley with hundreds of available positions with some of Chandler's leading employees. And even though through this pandemic, Chandler continues to rank as one of the best places to work in our state. Even this morning, there was an announcement of a new employer in Chandler hiring hundreds and hundreds. So you're in the right place if you're from Goshen, Indiana, or Washington, or Maricopa, Mesa, or Chandler. You're in the right place today for this. So we're glad that you're here. And I want to give an extra special thank you to all of our businesses participating, and best of luck to all of our job seekers. I hope to see you in Chandler, maybe at my State of the City event next, or some other citywide event. So again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you being here today. Thank you for your support and allowing us to have this program today. It's been a real honor to be able to do this. So the process today, what's going to happen is we are going to have 13 companies speak, and for a couple minutes each, they're going to tell you a little bit about their company, culture, the types of jobs they have available. Some people will go into benefits, but again, they only have 5 minutes, so it's not going to be able to answer probably every question you have, but each representative from the company is going to speak for a couple minutes. And then after all the companies speak, we have a couple resources, one from Pipeline AZ, and then one from Arizona at Work, 2 of the partners that helped with this event. If you are registered for this event, then you already went through the pipeline process, but we're going to encourage you to continue applying through jobs through pipeline, and then Mary will walk you through a little bit more of making sure that you get your best foot forward in pipeline. Kevin will talk through some of the additional resources with Maricopa County, Arizona at Work, Maricopa County, and then I will close it out. And when we close it out, at that time, all of the companies will be going off to various breakout rooms. Each company will be hosting their own room. And that is the time when we will walk you through the process on getting to go into each of those breakout rooms. So we're gonna, kind of fireball this. It'll kind of be quick and fast. Take notes. This event is being recorded, so you can always come back and look at the event and watch it later. If you missed something, maybe you missed something that PayPal said or Loan Care, and you want to go back and see what they said, you can always view this later. One other note to make is in the chat, our chat is blowing up. You guys are doing a fantastic job, by the way. In the chat, besides where you're calling or where you're coming in from today, your target job titles, and your LinkedIn URL. You guys are doing a great job putting those in there. Outside of those three things, make sure your name that's on your, that's showing up is your full name, so we know who you are. And it's easier to engage with people. Sometimes when you first come into LinkedIn or to Zoom, it's just a number or it's an abbreviation. So if you can just go to your, if you click on the participants on the bottom of your screen, and next to that, you will be able to change your name. Or you can go to your picture, and there's there's 3 little dots over by your picture. You click on that and you just rename yourself. And so you will see, if you look through the participants today, you will see the companies also have their name and then have a dash and they'll have their company name, then they have a dash, and then they have their actual name. So if you just scroll through the participants tab, you'll see, for example, CVS Health. They have CVS dash Tracy is here today, CVS Roger. And so we're trying to help you understand who's calling in from where. All right. So to get started today with our first company, I would like to introduce you to Christina DiMarino, sorry about that, Christina. And she is the Director of Talent Acquisition. So you're up, Christina.
So it's actually DiMartino, the T is missing.
Hey, I had it right the first time.
There you go. So Christina DiMartino with Voya. So thank you so much for having me here. And to the mayor, we're super excited to eventually get into our brand new building as soon as COVID is over, I suppose. So I'd like to go over, just a few highlights about Voya. If you don't know who we are, some of the opportunities that we have. So Voya is, we have 6,000 employees nationwide, currently 13.8 million customers, and $7.5 billion in revenues were reported in 2019. Next slide, please. So Voya is made up of 3 business segments, and our business segments consist of retirement services, which makes up 61% of our business. Employee benefits is primarily located in Minneapolis, which represents 21% of our business, and investment management is 18%. Investment management actually has an office in Scottsdale, so you may have heard of Voya's name in Arizona before we did come to bring in the call center in the Chandler location. So year over year, Voya receives multiple industry awards. Voya is one of 132 companies recognized by Ethisphere as the world's most ethical company for 7 years running. Very proud of that. In 2019, we received the Working Mothers 100 Best Companies. Great Places to Work is another one that we get year after year, and that's feedback received from 2,300 employees. I would like to take the opportunity at this time just to share you a little bit about Voya's culture, which is why we get Great Places to Work award. So I've been with Voya now for about 6 years. I do believe that we have probably one of the most amazing cultures out there for a Fortune 500 company. We can attribute that to our CEO, Rod Martin, absolutely fabulous human being. I've had the opportunity on a couple of different occasions to meet with Rod. He is a genuine, authentic, kind human being, surrounds himself with a senior leadership team with very similar characteristics, which in my opinion lays the foundation for a positive, collaborative, and very entrepreneurial spirited environment. Voya's recent response to the pandemic and the racial and civil unrest that has recently erupted around us has just further demonstrated the character of this organization, and I am super proud to say that I work at Voya Financial. Next slide, please. So some of the benefits of our organization that we offer is that we have very competitive pay. For our call center employees, we offer a STAR program, which is extra money that you can earn on a quarterly basis. We offer medical, dental, vision. All of our benefits, including the 401k contribution, is available on your first day that you start. There's no waiting period. Voya also offers a pension plan, which most companies have done away with. Our pension plan is 4% of your base salary, and you're fully vested after just 3 short years. We offer 20 days of all-encompassing paid time off. That is prorated based on a start date. And one of the other things that I think is very unique to Voya is that we offer all of our employees 40 hours a year to volunteer. So if you have a favorite charity, you get 40 hours a year to contribute to a charity. So currently, you can go to the next slide, please. So currently we're hiring for a customer contact center. So back in October of 2018, when Voya made the commitment to the Metro Phoenix area, we committed to bringing in about 1,000 jobs over the next several years. So we are hiring right now for an August 31st training class. So we just filled our July 13th class, I was proud to say. We typically hire every month for call center. We do have many other opportunities as well. You can go out to the Voya career site to see all of the jobs that we have in the Arizona marketplace. But what you can expect is 5 to 8 weeks of paid training. Our call center classes are Monday through Friday only. There's no weekends. You get classroom and on-the-job training. PTO, we do ask that you don't take PTO in the first, I think it's 60 days of employment just to get you through the training. You have an 8-hour shift. You can see what the time frames are, anywhere between 7 and 8 p.m. Arizona time. Okay, and next slide, please. So if you're interested in learning more about Voya in general, our awards, recognitions, and many of the fabulous things that we do in the community, please visit voya.com. You can go to our career section. There's a place where you can search full-time or part-time. Most of our positions are full-time, but you also can search by category. You can search by location. So looking forward to meeting everybody in the breakout room, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Christina. Thanks for kicking us off today. Well done. All right, great jobs there. We're excited to have Voya and Chandler. So now we're going to have State of Arizona speak and talk about the positions they have available. So Ed Schomer is the HR recruiter. He's specifically with the Division of Developmental Disabilities. So welcome, Ed.
Good morning, everyone. I am so happy for everyone to be here. This is a great opportunity to work for the state of Arizona. The Division of Developmental Disabilities is part of the Department of Economic Security. A little history there, you can see from 1972 to 2017, with the pandemic that is happening right now, that number has grown significantly of how many Arizonans we are assisting today, and why not become part of that team to help all of our Arizonans potential throughout their temporary assistance and those of need and care for the vulnerable. That is one of our missions, that we want to make sure that we are assisting every Arizonan. Next slide, please. So within the Department of Economic Security, there are 5 divisions. Even though that we have 5 divisions, there are so many programs within each division. So the state loves to use acronyms along with other agencies, and, you know, coming from a different agency from a private sector to now being 5 years with the state, some of the acronyms don't mean the same. So we've tried to get you into the state lingo. But to give you a little breakdown of each division, DAS, which is the Division of Aging and Adult Services, you can see that they are assisting adult protective services, family caregiver support program, the nutritionist services, and then the aging and disability services. That's just to name a few. There's also a refugee program that's underneath DAS. And then, you know, you can go to our website to look at all of our programs within that. If you could go back to that slide, please. And then you can see that there's Division of Benefits, medical eligibility, food stamps, cash assistance, health insurance, the DCSS, which is the Division of Child Support Services. You can see that there's modification enforcement, the child support order, and, you know, the parents locating in state, out of country, you know, out of city, etc. There's the DERS, which is the Division of Employment and Rehabilitation Services. Everyone thinks that it's just about employment, job training, assisting veterans. There's also a child care administration program that's within DERS. The other program that I hold close to my heart is the Division of Developmental Disabilities. We have over 40,000 members within the state of Arizona that either have a diagnosis of autism, cerebral palsy, epilepsy, intellectual disability, and we assist those from birth to earth. So whatever age that may be, we are here to assist any kind of assistance if you qualify and eligible for the Division of Developmental Disabilities. Next slide, please. So some of our DES values that I really truly live through and by, teamwork. There's never an I in a team. You know, you hear that over and over. We need everyone and just to put their best foot forward and work things out as a team. You get the best potential for all of us Arizonans when you work for a team and respect each other. I think that there, you know, with what's going on right now, we're losing that respect. We need to have that respect. And at the state of Arizona, we are respecting everyone and anyone. So we would love to make sure that you come in on a respectful teamwork with a very diverse team. Next slide. So we always talk about why not work for the state of Arizona for the benefits. You know, everyone's like, oh, when I was younger, I was looking for jobs that were always about the big dollar. Well, let me just tell you, I should have listened a long time ago. As we always say, listen to your parents because they have the best knowledge. I should have started work with the state when I first moved to the state of Arizona over 20 years because I would be on my retirement right now. And then I would go do whatever I wanted to do. And then I'd come back for the state and work for another retirement plan. So you have all of your insurance plans, your long-term care, your life insurance, etc. The other great thing about it is that you have 10 holidays automatically. You have 12 sick days, 13 vacation. Those are separated. So right there, you have 35 days off a year. Who wouldn't like to take the month of February off with the first week of March? But that increases also on your vacation after 3 years, after 8 years, and after 9. So after 9 years, you're getting 21 days of vacation time. So retirement, we have a pension plan. You also have a opportunity to only to the state employees. So you've now got a retirement plan and also a retirement that's offered through the state for only state employees. So when I say state employees, that can be county and city employees too. It's through the Arizona State Retirement System. Next slide, please. Let's go to the next slide and then we'll come back to this slide. So here are just a little piece of how many positions we have available. We've identified East Valley at the top of the screen. And then, of course, with everyone that's on this great opportunity for employment, I've added Phoenix, but come to our breakout room so I could tell you more about what's offered throughout the state. Remember, we are assisting those looking for employment throughout the whole state of Arizona. But we would love for people to, look in Casa Grande, Chandler, Coolidge, nurses, case management, direct support, our frontline employees, our direct support caregivers are also getting an additional $200 stipend each week right now. So if you want to learn more, come up to my breakout room. Could you go back to that other slide, please? So this is just a little screenshot of how you go on to azstatejobs.gov, azstatejobs.gov. You will go on and click on what it will say is jobs positions. You're going to go into the screen and look at all of the state jobs. It will bring up every single one of them in every department. I know I'm representing the department or the Division of Developmental Disabilities within the Department of Economic Security, but there's many departments in this state. So please look at all of those state opportunities. If you see a job, there's a job ID number. The other part of it is you want to make sure that you're looking at the close date. It may be open for a month, it may be open for just a few days. So pay attention, apply then, update your resume to reflect the job you are applying for, because not all of our resumes are going to be significant to that job that you're applying for. Okay, next slide, please. Next slide. There is my contact information. Reach out to me by all means. Phone, email is great. I will respond. I will direct you to the appropriate division, the appropriate HR analyst, you name it. But if you want to know more about the Department of Economic Security, the state of Arizona, and the Division of Developmental Disabilities, I look forward to seeing you and chatting with you in our breakout room. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ed. We love having you here. Appreciate it. All right, we are going to move right along to introduce Jessica Crabtree. She is a recruiter with Liberty Mutual. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with everybody today. I am just always thrilled at an opportunity to speak about Liberty Mutual. They definitely changed my life, and I know it is a game-changing opportunity. So wanted to talk first about really the culture of Liberty. As I reflected last night on really what that means, I wanted to put it into one word, and the word that came to my mind was investment. This company will invest in your training, licensing if required, and really career growth and opportunities. No matter what that means, there's so many different avenues to go to in this company. One thing that I have really always enjoyed is we really do have a promote from within culture. So every manager, every supervisor, every coach I've ever had has done the job that they are coaching me on. And I just feel like that is always such a valuable thing to have somebody coaching you that has walked a mile in your shoes and truly gets it. And the other thing that really rings true about Liberty's culture is doing the right thing, whether that is for our employees, for our customers, just really focusing on doing what's right for everyone involved. Next, I'd like to go over an incredible benefits package. The most incredible thing about our benefits is they all start day one. So you have your health insurance starting immediately. We have an amazing 401k where you can put up to 8% and the company does a 50% match. And then also a pension where whatever your yearly earning is, the company contributes 5% of that into your pension, and you're fully vested in that only after 3 years. So pretty exciting. Like Christina said, you just don't hear about that very often anymore. And then one of my favorites, if you've ever been in a call center sales role, it's one of those things where you have a sales goal, and this isn't a traditional benefit, but all the salespeople out there will love this. So we do a vacation proration. Whatever days you need or want to take out of the office, as long as you plan that time off, your monthly sales goal would be reduced by the days you're out of the office. So you can have that work-life balance, still make a great living, and be able to enjoy your family outside of work. So those are some of the benefits, a lot more as well, but just a really comprehensive package. I will now go over the openings that we have. So we have an amazing, a fairly new call center in Chandler, and it's our Chandler campus, and we really have claims, customer service, and our sales team there. Right now, we do have claims openings, but the big growth that we're experiencing is on our inside sales team. So we have 40 plus open positions for the inside sales role, and we will be having a class starting every 2 weeks. And we provide all of the licensing, training, and by the time you leave our 10 or 12-week training program, you're licensed to actually sell insurance, personal insurance, so home and auto, in all 50 states. And Liberty, again, makes that investment in your initial success. We have moved to work from home. We've sent 1,400 agents work from home. Yeah, so we will have both remote opportunities and our brick and mortar call center in Chandler. So really looking to provide what works best for our staff. And these are all inbound calls. So the customer calls in, and it is up to our sales rep to really counsel them on coverage, talk to them about what's the best fit for the things they're trying to protect, and of course, close the deal right at the sales role. And then we do offer a base salary. There is a $2,000 bonus upon completion of the 12-week training program. And then after that, fully uncapped commissions. So lots of earning potential in this role. And I just look forward to meeting everybody in the breakout room and answering any additional questions you have.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. Well done. All right. Just as a side note, if you have just logged on recently, we are putting in the chat box where we're calling in from, our target industry and job, and then LinkedIn URL. I'm having a blast connecting with all of you on LinkedIn. This is awesome. So I'd like to introduce now Cherry Cochran. She's a senior recruiter with Zovio.
Hi, everybody. My name is Cherry, and yes, I do manage the recruiting team over at Zovio. And you can move over to the next slide. So we are an education technology company that we partner with higher education institutes to deliver the personalized solutions to help learners and leaders achieve their aspirations. Next slide, please. So just a little bit about what Zovio offers. We hire for a variety of student-facing roles as well as corporate roles internally. Zovio is a very generous company as far as paid time off. So everybody gets 16 hours paid time off annually to volunteer. We also offer education benefits, tuition reimbursement grants as well. We have 3 different offices in the United States currently. We have the main office, which is in Chandler. We also have a site in Denver as well as San Diego, California. The office in Chandler is the main one, so it does offer on-site health and wellness centers equipped with gyms, cafe, and a cafeteria with healthy menus. We do also match the 401k retirement with country contribution and company support to repay student debt, as well as generous vacation PTO packages, college savings, and discount programs. Next slide, please. So Zovio looks for like-minded individuals who are ambitious and are looking to work with a great company who also has a great culture. And that's basically what they stand for. We are a family-oriented, work-minded people. So we work hard, and we also reward the hard work and time off with obviously the generous vacation. So next slide, please. If you want to apply, the website is below. I can also send that to you guys offline as well, but it is just zovio.careers/, and that will list you all the open positions that we do have available. And our student-facing roles are typically, next slide please, we have enrollment advisors, enrollment coaches, as well as student response specialists, financial service representatives, and academic advisors, as long as re-entry advisors. So in the last 3 months during COVID, we hired over 250 people, and we are still hiring. So we have more positions, and a lot of people started remote. So the training is intense. You get at least, the training for each position is 3 weeks long. And during COVID, we did have all of the hiring as well. So great place to work, great company. I am definitely around to answer more questions. So feel free to talk with me more in the breakout room. You can just keep moving forward on the slides. I kind of covered it without the slides. So
Yeah, that was your last slide.
there you go. If you want to talk to me, I'll talk to you offline.
Thanks, Cherry. We're excited to have you guys here. We're so glad Zovio is in Chandler. All right.
Yeah, no, I definitely knew I was going to go quicker than 5 minutes, but that's kind of my personality. So look forward to talking with you.
Get her done, right? Just get her done. All right, great. Well, I'd like to next introduce, actually Kelly Dents is going to speak. She is a recruiter with PayPal. Megan Thompson is also on the line, but Kelly's going to speak today. So welcome, Kelly.
Thank you, Jessica, and thank you, Mayor, for giving us the opportunity to participate in this great event for the City of Chandler. My name is Kelly Dents, and I am a recruiter within PayPal's talent acquisitions team. Next slide, please. PayPal is a global leader in electronic payments. Our digital payments platform gives PayPal's 305 million active account holders the ability to transact through online, mobile, app, or in person. Next slide. We are a purpose-driven company whose beliefs are the foundation for how we conduct business each day. Our one team behaviors demand that we hold the highest ethical standards to empower an open and diverse corporate culture and strive to treat everyone who is touched by our business with dignity and respect. At PayPal, we live by our 4 pillars, and that's collaboration, inclusion, wellness, and innovation. Next slide. And we strive for a diverse workforce that includes people of different ethnic and cultural backgrounds, gender and sexual orientation, veteran status, abilities, thoughts, opinions, experiences, leadership styles. We have 7 affinity groups in which is open to all employees to participate, as well as become allies with. We have Pride for LGBTQ+, Amplify, Black employees, Unity, women, Serve, veterans, Aliados for Latinx, Believe, interfaith, and Opportunity, specially abled. So at PayPal, our total rewards package includes a generous health, wellness, and financial plans, helping employees to feel secure in their professional and financial future, even when the times around us are changing. Our health and medical benefits start day 1. We offer stock purchase plans, retirement savings and pension plans, stock awards, life insurance and disability benefits, paid time off, 4 weeks of paid sabbatical for every 5 years of service, educational benefits, so includes courses and training available on site at our campuses. We also strongly encourage career development. We do encourage promotion within as well, and investment in leadership development. We provide opportunities for employees to make impacts in the community, matching gifts and volunteerism opportunities. We also have an on-site gym, on-site dental, cafeteria, meditation rooms. We also have different clubs that employees can participate in and network with each other. We have employee book club, walking club, hiking club, cycling club, and much more. Next slide. PayPal, we are a global company. So we hire for a variety of positions. Specifically in Chandler, we are hiring for customer support, trust, safety and fraud, general management and business support, and human resources. Next slide. In terms of applying to PayPal, you'll just go to our website at www.paypal.com. You can view the jobs by location, category, keyword, find the position that sparks your interest, and then there is a apply to button, apply to job button, and just follow the register and login submission instructions. If your skills and background kind of match up with what the position is requiring, a recruiter will contact you to go over the next steps in the process. And I appreciate you for, again, having us today, and welcome and thank you. And I look forward to speaking with you during our breakout session.
Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm getting some questions in the chat, so I'm just going to answer a couple real quick. If we had a question about live streaming, we are live streaming this on Facebook. It's coming from the Career Connectors Facebook page, as well as some other people are doing watch parties. So if you are interested in hosting a watch party or need to refer somebody to a Facebook page, they can go to the Career Connectors page. And if you've just logged in recently, I just wanted to remind everybody that this event is hosted by the City of Chandler, and Mayor Kevin Harkey had asked to bring our companies together and get the jobs out that are available in Chandler. So again, thank you, Mayor Kevin Harkey. We appreciate you allowing us to be here. All right, we are going to move on to Safe Streets USA, and Lonnie Pitts is here, and he is the Senior Director of Inside Sales. Lonnie, you're awesome. Welcome to our event today.
Hey, thanks for having me, and very good to meet with all of you guys that are looking for work and looking for improvement in your career. Love to give you a little bit of background about Safe Streets USA, a company that you definitely want to work for. Our motto here is we exist to enhance the quality of life of people everywhere through protecting what they value most. I've worked for 12 years for this company, so a quarter of my life. We are the largest dealership for ADT Home Security. We have offices throughout the country. I run all of Inside Sales. The reason why I wanted to come on instead of a recruiter today is we have a vested interest in, we usually hire very short groups of people, like, 1 people, 2 people at a time, and really invest in developing great employees. I have employees who have worked with me at 2 different companies for over 20 years. I have a group in Seattle of 25 reps that have worked with me for over 10 years. Try to create a great work atmosphere for you, give you a lot of support, give you a lot of training, and make the job very fun, okay? Next slide for our story. Safe Streets, we install in 44 states. We have customer satisfaction scores throughout the roof, a 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot with over 26,000 entries. We're over 1,000 employees strong company. And what we really invest in is, we have some positions open that I'll describe here in a moment, but we really invest in finding talent. So if you're a talented person who hasn't thought about getting into this field, one thing I can tell you, I have been working in the industry where when a big event like COVID happens, or all the other issues that are happening in our country right now, you could have a job that's unstable and you can lose your job. This is a industry that is basically recession proof. Securing people's homes and property, making medical response available, protecting people in fires, having video options for people to protect their house and see what's going on outside and inside their home. These are things that will always be necessary for homeowners and for renters alike. So it's a great industry if you want to have stability and room to grow. Next slide, please. In our Arizona office, I've had an office there for 4 years. Tremendous staff there, some of the best salespeople we have in the country, and some of the best customer service agents we have. You know, we have a great benefits program. We have 401k, vacation time, health benefits. I do believe in balance. You have to spend some of the money, but I will tell you, I really preach, let's make the money today and not wait on a pension. Our average hourly rate is $38. Our average weekly gross on the floor is $1,850. We have people making $200,000+ a year and working 40 hours a week and going home at 2 o'clock every day. We have great positions available for people. We have just a fun atmosphere. We just remodeled everything in there to add some lounge rooms, some personal reflection rooms. We have ping pong and all the other fun stuff to do together, but we also want to respect people's time when they want to have a little break and have a good work atmosphere. We have all of our managers are promoted from within. We develop people within. They all know how to do every part of the job. That way, when you are talking to somebody who's in an authoritative position, they actually know what they're talking about and they've went through what you're going through. So it's a very helpful atmosphere. Next slide, please. We are hiring for inside sales agents. It's a very easy sale. So even if you're someone who's done customer service and you don't like sales, selling ADT is not a sale. It's very easy. It's a very low cost item. They get everything for free. And you're basically just setting up an appointment for a technician to go who finalizes the sale. Next slide, please. Sales support. I created this position because it seems like customer service and sales always end up opposing each other because, it's a he said, she said world out there. Sales support is customer service that sits right there with sales, works with sales. So we know that we're all on the same team. We all have the same values and beliefs, and we're all doing one thing, is trying to help our customers have a 5-star experience at our company. Next slide, please. Sales process is very easy. We have mostly inbound calls or opt-in outbound calls. We don't do any cold dialing or anything like that. Somebody will talk to you, you introduce, you find out what they're looking for, you give them the presentation of what's available, and then you close the deal. You get the information to get the technician out there for them. Next slide, please. How to apply. I put my cell phone number on here because I do appreciate personal interaction, but you can email applications to insidesalesteam@safestreets.com. Just put what position you're hiring for. Just start a dialogue. Even if you're just curious, let's have a conversation about it. You can also go to our website, www.safestreets.com. You can fill out for positions there. And I'd love to be able to answer all your questions in the breakout room session that we're going to have here shortly. Probably going to have some of my managers join in that as well. Next slide, I think. Yeah, we appreciate your interest, and I want to thank the host from the Chandler group here. An amazing city, and just on a personal note, I've lived in Seattle for 20 years. I'm moving to Gilbert this coming up week because I absolutely am enthralled by the atmosphere down there, and I'm really looking forward to making one of the greatest.
Thank you, Jessica. Hi, everyone. My name is Liz Brazo.
Awesome, Lonnie. We are so glad that you are moving to our town.
Yes, very excited.
I came from Ohio, and it's a lot warmer here all year round. So thanks for being here. It's great to have you on the line. Okay, let's see. We have Liz now coming up from Clarivate, and Liz Brozo, and she is the Talent Acquisition Advisor. So Liz, welcome. Let's unmute you. You are muted right now. I'm trying to unmute you. There you go.
Can you hear me?
There we go. We have you now.
There we go. Awesome. Thanks, Jessica. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Liz Brazo. I'm with the Global Talent Acquisition Team in Chandler, Arizona. For those of you that are not familiar with Clarivate, it is a new company to the state and specifically to Chandler. We're actually in the process of opening up a new office, and we're hoping to get back into the office hopefully in August. But who is Clarivate? So Clarivate is a global organization in over 100 countries with over 5,000 employees. We're focused on delivering data analytics and technologies, building new innovative products that incorporate artificial intelligence, by people and organizations that are innovators and risk takers. Our global partners include universities, nonprofits, funding organizations, publishers, government agencies, and law firms. Those partners are the top 50 biopharma companies, the 50 largest law firms, 40 plus patent offices, and over 7,000 leading government and academic institutions. We offer solutions that drive the life cycle, specifically science and academic research, patent intelligence, pharmaceutical and biotech, and trademark domain and brand protection. Sorry, I can't see the whole thing on my screen. Thank you. So why join Clarivate? This is a ground floor opportunity to join a global organization with a brand new office and presence in Arizona and to grow with your team. You'll have the ability to grow your career and make a significant contribution to the business and its growth. We do offer extensive training and learning opportunities. You'd be a part of an organization that's a global workforce with a strong, diverse culture, purpose, and entrepreneurial spirit that's helping the world's biggest risk takers bring their ideas to life. Clarivate also offers employee resource groups to address gender bias, specifically women at Clarivate. We support the LGBT employees through Spectrum, and we celebrate our many ethnicities through culture at Clarivate. Next slide, please. So at Clarivate, all of our benefits, everything is effective from the first day of hire, and we do have a full suite of benefits, including medical, dental, vision, prescription drug, short and long-term disability. We do have a 401k savings plan that's effective the first day of hire. We have an employee assistant program. We have generous paid time off. We also offer volunteer days off. Next slide, please. So our current job openings. So our new offices hopefully will be open sometime in mid-August, but people are actually being given the opportunity now to work remotely. If you're uncomfortable in going into an office, you'll have an option of working remote or going to the office. And we are currently looking to hire an accounts receivable manager. We're looking for a senior manager in cash applications. We're looking for a head of product support and customer service. That is a director role position. I've got 8 analyst positions open, either in cash applications or case applications. We're looking for 2 product support reps. Our inside sales team has been relocated from the East Coast to the West Coast. We currently have 1 position for the Derwent product, but we're going to be opening up some new positions here later this week. And we're currently looking for a new commercial sales manager as well for the Derwent product. Next slide. So if you'd like some more information, please visit us at clarivate.com/careers. You can apply online. You can learn more about the organization at clarivate.com. You can find us on LinkedIn, and we also have a YouTube video. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to join us today, and I'll look forward to seeing some of you in the breakout rooms. Thanks again.
Well done, Liz. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Jessica.
So you've heard, if you logged on in the last 10, 15 minutes, you've heard some of our speakers say, I'm looking forward to talking to you in our breakout room. So after we get through the rest of our presentations, we're about halfway there, we will be breaking out into various rooms where you can engage one-on-one with each of the speakers and the hiring team. So we are moving on now to Dignity Health. And actually, Susan Rule is going to be speaking today. I know you see Brittany Anderson. She is on the line as well, but Susan is stepping in to speak. And so she is a senior recruiter with Dignity. So welcome, Susan.
Thanks so much. So glad to be here. So Dignity Health, we have hospitals and healthcare organizations throughout the United States, but today we're going to focus on Chandler Regional Hospital. But just to let you know a little bit of history, Dignity Health merged last year with Catholic Healthcare Initiatives to form Common Spirit Health, and that brought us into 21 states with several hospitals and care sites. Here in the Phoenix area, we have 4 large hospitals and additional emergency centers. So Chandler Regional Hospital, our hospital here in Chandler, is actually growing, and we're bringing in a new tower this next year. So there's lots of opportunities here in the Phoenix area. With Common Spirit, you see here our mission. We are a nonprofit organization, and we focus on making and healing. We make the healing presence of God known to our world by improving the health of the people we serve, especially those who are vulnerable, while we advance social justice for all. Thank you. Next slide. So we also have very attractive benefits. As if you come aboard, you have benefits after you've been aboard over 30 days, the first of the next month. We do offer a medical, dental, vision program where there's zero premium, meaning nothing comes out of your paycheck. In order to enroll in benefits for yourself, there's additional premiums for dependents. We also have a pension plan and savings plan. We have great tuition assistance programs where we offer to our employees who want to advance their careers and additional benefits there. Next slide, please. Thanks. So with the hospital system, you're going to see clinical and non-clinical positions. The clinical positions are usually a licensed position. So for example, here, the patient care tech, that would be someone with a CNA license or an EMT license. As we go through these positions, the rehab therapy, those are also licensed positions. Things like a OT, occupational therapist, or a physical therapist, and a speech pathologist. So those, again, with schooling and license. So a lot of times people will come who are interested in those careers and get entry-level jobs in the department. So like a rehab therapy position that you might want to join would be a PT tech, a physical therapy tech. That doesn't take any licensure, and you could be going on to school through using our tuition program for opportunities in the rehab department or other positions in the facility, such as perhaps an RN or something in the pharmacy. A patient transportation is a clinical position, but there's no license required other than a BLS, which would be like a CPR, where we go through American Heart Association. Very easy for you to obtain in one day, a 4-hour class. We have numerous non-clinical positions. So we've listed some of our openings here. You'll see we have things in food service, environmental services, which is in housekeeping. There's all types of positions in the facilities and plant maintenance, especially with our new towers coming in. We also have a new tower coming into Mercy Gilbert, which is about 20 minutes from Chandler. We have IT positions, operator, register, finance, marketing, and several administration positions as well. Thank you. You can turn the page. So if you go to the website at dignityhealthcareers.org, specifically for Chandler, if you put in the Chandler location, it'll pull up positions there. So I do usually sit at the Chandler position, so that's my main focus, but I can help you with other positions throughout Arizona and throughout the other states as well. Thank you.
Wonderful, Susan. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm so excited, you guys. We are right on time. So when you're running a big event like this, you're always wondering if things are going to run over. So we're right on time. I had a great question. At the end, when we go into breakout rooms, you will be able to go visit multiple of the rooms, and we will explain that process. So if you want to visit all the rooms, essentially you will be able to visit as many as you would like. And so we'll talk through that at the end. All right, from Loan Care, today we have Tara Matthews-Gillespie, and she is a corporate recruiter. Good morning, Tara. Thank you for being here.
Yes, good morning. Thank you. I'm really pleased to be here today also, and I thank you for the opportunity. I just want to go over an overview for Loan Care. Can you please change? Thank you. Loan Care is a leading third-party subservicer on mortgage loans. And a lot of times you say, well, subservicer. I always have to explain, basically, we do not do any of the origination of the loans, but when they go into default, we're there to assist and hopefully help them restore their status or help them through their process. So currently can we change one page, please? Thank you. We are actually with Fidelity National Financial, which is a Fortune 400 company, and we actually tear down to ServiceLink, which is a great partner with us, and then with Loan Care. So at this point, we're doing $7.6 billion in revenue and approximately $630 million in net income. So we're very profitable and we're growing very steadily. Can I get the next page, please? Also, we're actually located in Chandler, Arizona. We've been there almost 3 years. And then also we're located, just opened an office in Pittsburgh. And then we have one in Jacksonville and also in Virginia Beach. Now, Virginia Beach is the Lone Care headquarters. And then you have Pittsburgh is the Service Link headquarters. And then we have Jacksonville was the F&F headquarters. And here in Chandler, we're the West Coast site and we're the Lone Care call center operation. Currently, we're probably sitting on about 4,000 employees right now with the numerous call centers. Next page, please. Okay. Currently, we have quite a few openings in our Chandler office due to the coronavirus and all the forbearances that we're having right now. It's really pushing a lot of business our way. So we are actually really booting up on staffing, but due to the coronavirus also, we are actually working from home. So all our positions right now are remote. We are supplying all the equipment, to monitors, the CPU, the keyboard, the mouse, the headset. We supply that all for you. We just ask that they have a quiet place to work and a high-speed internet. Now, currently, I do need a customer service team, a customer service manager, site manager, and then we also need a property preservation manager. But if we look right now, I have loss mitigation, I have collections, I have customer service, and then we have a quality business department that's just booted up. And we're looking for quite a few candidates for that opportunity. Now, we do have great benefits. The benefits start after the second month that you've been with the company. We have a 401k, medical, dental. Also, I really enjoy because we have our site manager, Jeff Cockis. He's very hands-on, and he meets with the teams monthly to find out what's going well, what do we need to stop doing, what should we start doing. So a lot of employee engagement on our site. We do a lot of participation with the community. We actually have a lot at the end of the month where the management team comes out and shows gratitude to the teams for all their hard work. They might serve breakfast, they might serve lunch, but really showing that they are really appreciated. Next slide, please. Okay, and right now, because we are home, we're doing a lot of virtual training. All of our onboarding and our training is all done, and a lot of it is virtual. Some of it's just documents that they've sent on where they're actually doing it individually. But hopefully, once everything gets back to normal, some of the teams will be staying home because this is going to be a new normal for Lone Care. And then some of them that some people say, I really want to be in the office, they will have that opportunity also. Currently, I think we're actually about 45 that we need to hire for our site. So if you have anyone that's interested and you want to see the jobs and the job description, you can go to www.lonecare.com/careers. I really look forward to speaking with everyone and answering any other questions they might have. And I thank you so much for this opportunity.
Great job, Tara. Thank you. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're moving over to Z Modular, and Chelsea Reller is here with us today, and she is an HR generalist. Well, welcome, Chelsea.
Okay, hi.
Hi, I hear you.
Okay, good. Well, I am so excited to be here. A little bit about who we are is we are a modular construction company. We build primarily hotels, apartments, student housing, things like that. So think big scale. And the most fascinating thing about us is, although we are a construction company, we have one location here in Chandler that our employees report to every day. So you're not working outside in the heat. You'll be here at our plant where it's climate controlled, it's safe, and you'll have continuous on-the-job learning. So that is a little bit about us. We're relatively new. We're our 4th plant in 2 years. But the thing about us is our parent company is called Zuckelman Industries, which is the largest steel tube and pipe manufacturer in North America. So although we're relatively new, a relatively new company. We're backed by a multi-billion-dollar company that's been around for over 140 years. A little bit about our culture. We truly do refer to ourselves here as a family. We treat each other with respect and kindness. We're not that typical construction site. We have no cursing, no yelling. It's very clean and cleanly around here. The job's not done, so the area is clean. We focus on the safety and health of our team members, and we love to celebrate, from big things like promotions and anniversaries to small things. We do lots of celebrating around here, and we have continuous on-the-job training. I like to tell everyone that comes in is, if you're a little bit green and don't have that much experience in the construction field, that's okay. We can teach you anything and everything that you need to know, and you can learn all the different trades here. So you can learn anything from drywall, plumbing, electrical, welding, paint, exteriors, even move up into our architecture and design department. So it's really a great opportunity for anyone who wants to get their foot in the door in a construction company that's really leading the way. Benefits, all your typical benefits, of course, vacation, holiday, medical, dental, health, life insurance. We have flexible spending accounts, 401k, tuition reimbursements, scholarships, and we do have really great bonuses available as well. You'll notice all these fun pictures in my slides. It's a little bit of an example of our projects. This one's actually our robotics department and our welding. So we have a bunch of robots here that assist our welders, which is pretty cool. Next slide. Cool. So again, here's some sample projects, because a lot of people aren't familiar with modular construction, but this is what we do. Here's some sample projects. We also have really great YouTube videos out there as well. But we're looking for anyone with any type of construction experience, general construction, drywall, framing, plumbing, electrical, painting, and exteriors. Like I said, it is totally okay if you have no experience. We can teach you anything and everything you need to know. We just really want to find someone who is going to be a good fit for our culture and our family environment, because we really strive for that. What else? We currently have 100 employees here at our plant. We're looking to hire 100 more, so lots of openings here. You can go online. Again, don't be confused. The company is called Z Modular, but since our parent company is called Zuckelman, go to zuckelman.com/careers, or you can meet me in the breakout room. I'll give you my personal cell phone number. Text me, email me your resume. I'll also drop my phone number and email into the chat box. So shoot over your resumes and come join our team. It's a lot of fun, and what we're doing here is so fascinating that I could talk about it all day. So I'll talk to you guys soon in the chat room.
Well, Chelsea, you are certainly an awesome representative of Z Modular. You have people very interested in what you guys are doing. We are so glad to have you in Chandler, and what a unique opportunity. So thank you for being here today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
All right. Danielle is next from GM Financial. Danielle, welcome. She is a senior talent advisor. We are so glad you are here today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you to everyone for jumping on and embracing this new normal of learning about companies and our way of hiring. So GM Financial is the captive finance company for a wholly owned subsidiary of General Motors. Our headquarters is in Fort Worth, Texas. We are hiring today for our Chandler location, which is just off of the Price Freeway, really close to the Chandler Mall. So some of our core values that show up in our team members and every day within our leadership group, winning by integrity, doing the right thing is very important to our company. So that is definitely a core value that we promote. Earning customers for life. They are at the center of everything we do, whether that be a customer who has an auto loan financed with GM Financial or a dealership that sells our product. Promoting teamwork to achieve extraordinary results. That's definitely the everyday focus. We have constant feedback as well as metrics that everyone works to achieve together. striving for operational excellence, and fostering team member growth and investing in our communities. One of the benefits that I'll talk about later is quarterly paid time to volunteer within the community. Sometimes we do that as an organization through one of our signature events. Also, some of the teams do that for smaller organizations, for an organization that they feel passionate about. So next slide. So the main thing here is we don't want to just fill positions. We are really looking for people who are passionate about making a positive impact on our customers and who are striving to feel satisfied at work. Delivering a remarkable customer experience is definitely something that is said constantly throughout our building. That is what we feel, is the most important part of our company, is delivering that remarkable customer experience. So if you consider yourself to be a team player, you're very solution driven, and you are a strong communicator, and your heart and mind are really surrounded by service, we would love to talk to you. Next slide. So this position, we are looking for 20 individuals to join our collections department in the 5 to 45 day business group, meaning you would be contacting individuals through outbound and inbound calls, just reminding them about their payment. 5 to 45 days is definitely something where we have that service approach. We are offering them that friendly reminder call, kind of trying to get in front of any potential issues before they're a bigger issue, offering flexible, payments, different arrangements, deferments, whatever the case may be. So next slide. So what we offer, this is our Chandler campus, definitely a dynamic relationship between teams and leadership. There is not a door that you can't walk into within the building, regardless of titles. We do have a competitive salary and a quarterly bonus that does pay out based on team achievements. We have health, vision, dental, 401k. There is a company match for that 401k. You also have personal, vacation, sick, and paid holidays. Here at GM Financial, we do operate under a casual dress code, so that's always a nice perk. There's those quarterly volunteer opportunities I mentioned. We also have an on-site cafeteria and a game room, a walking trail, so just some of the different perks. So qualifications, we can talk more in the breakout rooms about this, but definitely being of a customer service mindset is going to be the main thing we're looking for. A high school diploma or equivalent is required for this position. Really that ability to think in the gray, make some decisions on your own, provided the training that you're given. Training is going to be 2 weeks long, and again, that begins on Monday, July 20th. Next slide. So if you have any questions, my colleague Katie and I, we're going to be in the breakout room shortly after this, and we're really looking forward to meeting you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, we are moving right along here, and next we're going to bring on CBS Health. And actually, I think Roger is going to speak today. Roger Adams, he is in talent acquisition as well. So welcome, Roger. Glad to have you here today.
Good morning, everyone. Gosh, I'm excited about this. It's not like we planned this, but I just put it in the post. Just now, you guys can see it, and it was announced about an hour ago. We are adding 500 new jobs in one of our facilities right there in the city of Chandler. So, it wasn't like scheduled this way, but you know what? We are really excited to make that announcement. Coincides with the event right now. So just a brief synopsis of CBS Health. We have a very diverse culture in our world. We have an outstanding benefits package, but I'm going to go broad range on this because we're going to talk about this in the breakout rooms. Guys, we're the 5th largest company in the U.S. to Forbes. COVID went from 8 to 5 because of all the growth we have done. In the last 2.5 months, we've added 50,000 employees nationwide, a lot of them here in the Phoenix market. I've been helping to do that. Again, we're just announcing another 500 in Chandler. And we're just so excited to partner with the city of Chandler. You guys are ranked as one of the highest suburbs best places to live in the state of Arizona. You're in the top 700 places to live in the U.S. Why wouldn't we shout out this awesome, location to live in? So obviously you think of CVS, we're brick and mortar. That is where I represent the business. That's 9,000 locations on corners all over the country. But with the acquisition of the Aetna company, we are in almost every aspect of every transaction in American life. We serve 93 million members daily, and we're looking for support staff to help us grow as an innovation company. We're not just about being a pharmacist. We're not just being a store manager like myself in retail. We're looking for IT professionals. We're looking for human resources professionals. We began COVID testing 4.5 weeks ago in 300 stores. We're now in the 7th wave, and now we're COVID testing through our drive-thrus at 3,000 locations nationwide right now. Our capacity to test for COVID is quadruple the size of all other retailers around the world. If you look at our slide right here, the amount of opportunities, technicians, pharmacy managers, staffing agents, call center representatives, we are looking for the gifts you can bring us and let's upskill you into some of these roles. Some require licensing, some does not, but all of them are opportunities to grow with a company that does touch coast to coast, and your job portability is amazing. So if there's an opportunity here and you're with us for a short term, and then we decide to move back to Georgia, you'd be amazed. There's a CVS when you get there. So the job portability that comes with our enterprise is outstanding. We're innovative. We have, in just this 2020 year, we are the first retailer to bring a kidney dialysis to home care from our own networking. So we're looking for people that have an ability to do medical devices. We are looking for the gifts you guys can bring to our table. Let us get us an opportunity. We'll get into some of those specifics in our breakout room. I'm passionate about this because it really needs to be a part of a company that was on the front line during COVID. We didn't close our stores. We couldn't. We needed to be there for our communities. We were being safe. We were carrying the masks. We were being a resource to everyone that was out there. And I love hearing about all the opportunities. All of our partners are here on this webinar, how we are recruiting and growing our economy and our state of Arizona. We're right there. All aspects of our business, our PBM, our Aetna insurance, everything that is what CVS is as a network is represented on the west side of the country. All West Coast is based out here in Phoenix. So it's not just about the brick and mortar. It's about people that have background in Medicare billing, people that have background in human resources. We are looking for nurse practitioners. We're looking for nurses' aides. We do quorum healthcare. We are multifaceted businesses. And we're looking for talent that lives here or is moving here because we'd love, I'm looking through the chat, all the people that are looking for opportunities to Phoenix, come, let's get you a shot when you land here. So the slides show you right here in the access. We have jobs.cvs.com. I also posted our Aetna careers site in the chat. If you guys want to look through there. There's so many different opportunities. I don't want to just get into each individual role. But if there's it's almost like a sampler platter. If there's something that sounds good, let us network. Let's get you in contact with the appropriate recruiter from each division, and that way we have an opportunity to expand you out. Thank you so much for the time, guys, and I'm really excited to see all you guys in the breakout room.
Awesome, Roger. Thank you so much. So when Mayor Kevin Harkey asked us to pull this event together, his goal for us was pull together at least 500 job openings in the city of Chandler. And I'm like, bam, we did it with one company. So that was a great announcement. Thank you so much. Thank you for your passion and for being here today. All right, so now the last company to speak today is, we actually have one of the Walmart stores is going to speak. And Erlinda is on the line, but today speaking will be Rose do Gutierrez, and she is the store manager. So Rose, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry about that. It's actually Rosendo Gutierrez.
Rosendo, sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. I'm actually the local store manager here at the neighborhood market here on Chandler and Cooper. We're actually just looking for people here for our facility, but we do have contacts for other job opportunities within our company as well. So a little bit about ourselves here. I am the store manager. My name is Rosendo Gutierrez. I have the people lead, Erlinda de la Cruz Lucio, with me. And we also have operations manager, Dave Flanagan. We're all based out of store 4324, Chandler and Cooper. We've all been here for a little over a year, and we just look forward to getting people in for our store. A little bit about our culture here at Walmart. Our four basic beliefs are obviously service for the customer, striving for excellence, respect for the individual, and acting with integrity. We can go into those a little bit more when we get into our chat room, but those are the four core basic beliefs for our company. We have a job for everyone here at our store. So we're here at our facility. We're looking for cashiers, cart associates, stockers, frozen dairy stockers, online grocery, service desk, and self-checkout hosts. We are mostly looking for online grocery here at our facility because we did roll that out here recently, and now we're rolling out delivery basically to store our houses within a 10-mile radius of our store. So that's just something new that we added to our facility recently. Next slide, please. Some of the benefits here, associate discounts including cell phone, flexible schedules, health benefits, 401k, stock purchasing, college degrees for $1 a day, and then our starting wage here would be $12 for store 4324, and then can go up depending on your work experience and what position you're hired for. Success starts with you. We'll obviously go over those when we go into our chat room, but just for anybody that's interested, just make sure you understand that it does start with you, and we're willing to work with you. Next slide, please. There's a little bit of information right there, so if anybody does want to visit with us, we do have a way to apply at walmart.com, texting, and then there's also some other ways to apply for stores not only here at our facility, but as other stores within the company and other positions within the company as well.
Awesome. So glad you guys joined us today. So there is the information for Orlando, and you can is on there, so you can see her information as well as Rosendo. So appreciate you guys being here. I think that is the end of our companies. So what we're going to transition into now is we have a couple resources we would like you guys to know about. They're each going to take a couple minutes. Two of them are going to speak, and then we will walk you through the process of how to go into the different breakout rooms and be able to talk with the companies that were here today. So Mary Foote is with us. She is Managing Director at Pipeline AZ. Welcome, Mary.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. We are super excited to be able to be the tech platform in terms of connecting job seekers and employers. We have done virtual hiring events before, but this is the first one that we have done with a live event, and could not think of better partners than the City of Chandler, Best Companies AZ, Career Connectors, and of course, Maricopa County at Work. So as we've been doing these virtual events, a couple of things you should know about Pipeline AZ that makes us a bit different. We are community funded, so we are here as a resource specifically focused on the state of Arizona. We also put a great emphasis on career pathways, and our algorithm actually matches employers to job seekers based on skills as opposed to keyword searches. Also, we have a free career coach for everyone who registered. So if you have not reached out to your career coach to help you complete your profile or do a skills assessment or an interest assessment, they can help guide you to the positions that'll be the best
Hello,
fit
James.
for you.
This is David Morrison. I got an email regarding
So the second thing that we have is just showing you kind of what the process has been. So most of you have already registered if you did get the Zoom link. So we have the registration, Chandler.Pipeline.AZ. If you got the Zoom link without registering, you can go to that site to begin filling out your profile. You'll fill out your job match profile, and again, your career coach can help you there. The interviews will be taking place beginning today all the way through July 10th. Employers can reach out to you on the platform. All of the jobs that you've heard about today will also be on that platform, so you can see which ones you've matched to based upon your skills, and it'll take you to the employer site to register. And again, you can connect with that career coach for any assistance. If you have any issues, you can connect with the career coach online, or you can reach out to info@pipelineaz.com for more information. Next slide. Thanks. So again, the resources that are available, you can match to jobs directly by entering your key info and your skills. There is an interest assessment. All of the career pathways that we have when you go to explore career paths are based upon what will be most demand in Arizona throughout the next couple of decades. So there's a lot of great information there, as well as any training, certifications, base salaries, and the employers who are hiring in those career paths. Next slide. Once you actually identify those career paths and industries, you'll see some of the information that's there. Again, it's going to be industry news, some of the main positions in those career pathways, and you'll be able to see, again, kind of the certifications, any degree programs, and the top employers in Arizona, and what we expect average salaries to be over the next couple of decades in those careers. So there's a lot of great information. So you can see here exactly what that jobs and salary data is going to look like. We do break things down between an average, entry level, mid-level, and expert level. All of this is based upon salaries within the state. You'll also be able to see from the different points, whether you're entry level, mid-level, or expert level, typically what are the skills associated with each of the different levels within that career pathway. What are the certifications those people typically have, and what are the job duties and responsibilities that we see within all of the continuum of that specific pathway. Next slide. Thank you. So really, again, information, you can go to pipelineaz.com. If you're on this and you're specifically interested in understanding more, we do ask that you go to chandler.pipelineaz.com. There we'll be able to flag that you came in through this specific event, direct you toward the opportunities that are in the city of Chandler. If you do not match to any jobs throughout this program, what does happen is we will keep you on the platform, continue to match you to other jobs that are on the site, as well as let you, or as well as make you aware of any future virtual events. So thanks so much for registering. Again, we've had more than 500 people registered just for Chandler. Really excited to work with the city, and thanks so much for everyone for coming out today.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for all your work and helping make this happen and working with those 500 people to get the right jobs. So I appreciate you guys. All right, we have one more speaker and then we're gonna start going into breakout rooms. And so if you have not yet dropped in the chat box your LinkedIn URL and or where you're calling from and your job that you're in, the types of roles you're interested in, go ahead and do that. We have a few more minutes with this chat for everyone to have access to. So we're going to be moving on to Kevin Duncombe. Kevin, we're so glad you are here today. He is with Arizona at Work, Maricopa County, and he is a business services team supervisor. So welcome, Kevin.
Thank you, Jessica, and welcome to everybody to the Chandler hiring event. We are very excited to be a part of this event today. I did want to take just a couple of minutes and talk about some of the services that we have with Arizona at Work and how we can support you, whether you are a job seeker or whether you are one of the employers participating today. Now, if you can go to the next slide, please. Arizona at Work is the statewide taxpayer-funded workforce development program. We cover Maricopa County, which means we cover all of the territory between Gila Bend and Fountain Hills. We cover all of the territory between Wickenburg and Queen Creek, and everything in between, including the city of Chandler, which is the reason why we're so excited to be part of this event. We have services for job seekers to help you identify what it is that you want to do and how to get there. We have services for businesses to help you source and recruit and retain the talent that you need to be successful. Next slide, please. For the sake of time, I'm going to condense and just spend just a couple of seconds talking about